Darlene McClinton, and pronouns her and she.
My name is J Squid, and my pronouns are she, her, they, them, depending on what day you catch me on, so, yeah.
My name is Karina Graves, but I also go by Kid, and I have no preference of pronouns.
My name is Tambra Parsons, and my pronouns are she, her.
My name is Cordesia Prescott, aka Lady Q. I use she, her pronouns.
Xavier Carrington, him.
My name is Nady Perdomo, pronouns she, her.
Philip Marsh, he, him.
My name is Jennifer Meanley, and I go by she and her.
I love this project that the collective group of artists are working on. Our theme is Collaborative Future. My favorite part of the process was when we first came outside, all the artists gathered around and we started designing on the spot. I've never seen that done before, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And I like that everybody's influence, input, their ideas are combined in this work. It's like truly a collaborative piece of work of art, and that's what I love about it the most. And I just love that I'm having the privilege and the opportunity to work with dope artists.
Art within community, it basically tells a story of what's going on. It's basically documentation of what is happening from your normal everyday people, you know. It really just, I think we soak up a lot of people's energy and we're able to like push that out and just like kind of show what's happening in the moment. So
I feel like art, with communities, help to bridge the communities within community. I feel like Greensboro is a big community, but we have a lot of like subculture, sub-communities within it. So like with this project too, is bringing a lot of different people that usually don't work together in a moment. And I feel like that can really help us bridge gaps and connections and conversations and communication with one another. So I feel like art really plays a part in letting us know how each other feel and how we can better be there for one another in our communities.
Artists are the storytellers. Artists are the historians, and artists, I don't know, we give you the myths, we give you the visuals, we give you the relics, we give you the history, and when everything else falls and there's nothing left, it's the art that we have.
I mean, art and artists are at the center of every movement, and the way this happened so organically just goes to show just the importance of artists in, any movement, in inspiring people and communicating visually.
Well, I mean, I think artists drive culture in a lot of ways, and I think that people also like look to art to signify the context of the current moment, and to also sort of, I think like people are listening through art.
Well, with my art, I always like to tell a story so that I can be genuine and stand by my art. I think art is one of the most timeless things that a person can create. I believe that everyone can create art in different forms and different matters. They just have to hone in and trust their abilities. But my art, I just want to be accountable for it, and I just want to make sure that my art can be appreciated by anyone.
Well, as a black woman and an artist here in Greensboro, I wasn't getting that many opportunities, and like I said, it's unfortunate that it had to happen this way and people reach out because of this, but it's also a dope thing that opportunities are opening up like this one, and this is just really cool and interactive, and yeah.
I believe public art is like a stage for artists, and once you're on that stage, it is our right, it is our duty and responsibility to abuse the air in a good way, abuse the visual perspective in a good way. Like, we should have a message. I don't believe that we should just be throwing anything up without content. I believe it should be content when it's this big, because you have artists, we are able to influence people, the way people feel, the way people think, the way people respond. So it's important to know that and have that deep, understand that responsibility of an artist in the community.
We started off with a seed, basically to use that as a metaphor for knowledge, because I think ignorance is everybody's issue, and that's mainly the biggest thing that we've got to combat.
And you can inspire change, you can inspire growth, you know, if you communicate a thought, an idea, a vision to someone.
Our hand is who? Our hand is our village, is our ancestors, gods, community. Our hand is the hand. Yes, the big hand that feeds you, that we all know and love so much. So we've got our hand that's giving that knowledge to the person or the youngin' who doesn't understand it at the time. It's just a something. It's just there. We're innocent. We're not thinking about it. And then we grow up, and as we're moving on into life, we grow up and we start to understand our the beauty in the knowledge that there is. And
the transformation that, you know, takes place from innocence to, you know, once you see things in life and experience, that changes you. And, you know, that's kind of the idea behind the butterfly, is change, growth, transformation, and you know, just hoping to inspire that for anyone that visits this mural.
so we wanted to depict her in a way that showed more strength as opposed to sorrow. And then at the end, we have wisdom. I think the flower has changed and, you know, inspired her, and it's grown into this mass of understanding, and I think that's what the end goal is for all of us. So as a community, this mural is to hopefully stimulate that.
I just really want people to relate to it and see themselves in it. So, I mean, it's happening, but give more Black artists opportunities even after we aren't being killed.
We just need more collaborative projects, and we just need to be able to paint the whole world.
You know, I think that from the influence that people of color just give on to the community, it just need to be an equal and fair platform so that they can be respected and appreciated for the information that they're putting out, because it's definitely a sacrifice for their spirit and time.
I want to continue to make beautiful things for people, but I also want the message to say that we are worth viewing. And I want that to be, I guess, the point, the biggest point. We're worth it.
What this means for the community is massive. This phenomenal piece of artwork, which was produced and conceptualized with Black creatives at the forefront, is very political in and of itself, where in the beginning stages, most of the art produced at this moment in time came from outside of the community. And as we recentered that artwork discussion, this is the crescendo and culmination of the ending point of work that is being produced in this uprising moment.
As far as this moment now, I think it's such a powerful message that so many people are coming together to create something beautiful, like despite adversity and everything that's going on. So I think it's just a very super strong, powerful thing that we're doing right now. So it's amazing.
Where would the world be without art, and where would the world be without artists, period?
So I feel like our art kind of says it all.
Whew. Ooh, there's so much that can be said. Black lives matter. All lives will matter when Black lives matter.